Hey, you're looking around on the internet for a Vemma review. Maybe you want to find out if this is a reputable company, if this is something that you could get behind. You want to find out maybe if these energy drinks are going to poison you, or if this is some kind of scam where they're just going to take all your money and promise you billions, right? Well, before I get to that, my name is Brian Couch. I'm from thosemlnboys.com, and I review a lot of companies. I make a couple of videos like this. Maybe if you've checked out a few other companies, you may have seen some of my other in-depth, detailed reviews where I go through the compensation plan and the products and the leadership and the people behind it. And I'm not really going to get too much into that on this specific video. If you want to know the very specifics and details of different things about what I think about the comp plan and what I think about the leadership, you can go to my blog. Directly below this video, there's a link that's to my blog, and I have a detailed review where I go into all that. But basically, what I want to say, first and foremost, Vemma is not a scam. They're a reputable company. They do have a background. The people who started it know how to jump on trends in the industry right now. They had a billion-dollar brand before that. They do have a compensation plan where you can leverage it if you know what you're doing, and I'll get more on that in a second. Where you can leverage it, to take a big burst of energy, a 90-day, 120-day, constant recruiting, constantly working it, even on a part-time basis, though, and you can make a significant income. In fact, I've got one friend that is a Vemma recruiter that is doing very, very well with it. So, but the one thing that I would like you to know is what they're going to do is there's one little problem with it, right? And the problem with it is basically it's kind of a fundamental flaw with not specifically Vemma as a company, but a couple of other things. And that problem is with marketing. Okay, so the one thing that Vemma does wrong is, well, all right, so they're going to tell you to make a list of your friends and family and contact them all, give them a presentation, introduce them to the business, follow up with them, etc., right? And that works great. And honestly, that is by far the best way because, just like Vemma, if you were starting like your own pizza company, right? Maybe a little local pizza shop, and you're going to serve pizza. You're going to invite all your friends and family. Hey, come swing by, we got great pepperoni. Get your pizza from me, right? But that's not how you're going to run your business forever. Eventually, you're going to need to learn to market. So just like with any other sort of franchise or any other traditional business, even though they tell you, you don't have to create the product and you don't have to, create the payout structure or any of that at all, and it is leveraged and that you will get paid off of some other people's efforts when you put in the time to get the duplication and the training going, you do still need to learn to market your Vemma business. Now, that's not, that is a skill, right? So a lot of other people you'll see that have made it without marketing, they just did the old friends and family method. And although that works, this is the 21st century and there's a better way. There's a more efficient way. There's master marketers out there recruiting and sponsoring and signing people up on entire autopilot. For example, yesterday, I actually sponsored 3 people into my company. 3 people, and they found me from my blog. So if you want to know how that's possible, you can click below this video. There's a link to my blog. But basically what I'm telling you is when you learn these skills that these master marketers know, you can have leads coming in every single day without any effort, or really not without any effort, without any additional effort, right? So just like with Vemma, you're leveraging the effort of others to continue to get extra. If you don't know anything about the compensation plan, go ahead and click on the blog where I'll talk about it and how to actually get the most from it. But if you do know a little bit, maybe you're trying to find a way to do a little bit better in your Vemma business, or you want to find out, how you can help somebody out with theirs. So basically, what I'm saying is when you learn to market, you can actually bring in people, have people to talk to outside of your friends and family, outside of your initial circles of influence and affluence, and actually bring them into your business without selling or telling or anything like that, because you can have tools and trainings that do that for you. Right? So that's another thing I'm saying. When you get your Vemma team going, if you don't have a training portal, if you don't have a resource for these people to go to that tells them more than make a list of your friends and family, then you're going to struggle, right? It's going to be a little bit more difficult than it needs to be, okay? So what I want you to do now is I want you to realize that not only is marketing important, marketing is critical, okay? So below this video, there's a link, right? Whether you're on my blog or if you're actually just on YouTube or on Vidler or any of my other video portals, directly below this video, there's going to be a link, and you can just click on that link. Just go ahead and click on that link right now, and that's going to take you to a place where you can learn 3 things to get people addicted to joining you in your Vemma business. Now, a little caveat, little warning, although it is easy, it does take a little bit of effort, and there is a learning curve. But once you learn it, just like anything, riding a bike wasn't easy the first time, but now it's easy, right? If If you don't know how to ride a bike, I apologize, just a metaphor, right? So what I'm saying is, this is a learnable skill. A lot of people have learned it. You can learn it. I know people that have learned it and gone on to, in fact, I was just talking with a lady the other day. She had struggled for 4 years in a company just like Vemma, not Vemma, but a company just like it. Struggled 4 years. She was buying leads. She was, dialing for dollars, calling up these deadbeats, and they're all basically, if you're thinking of buying leads, let me urge you, do not waste your time, okay? That's also a skill that you can learn, but it takes a lot longer, and then when you learn it, your life sucks, okay? So if you want to learn a long-term skill that continue to pay you forever, just click on the link directly below this video. Anyway, what this lady was, she was dialing for dollars, just calling up all these leads, hundreds of them, 4 years, never made more than $4,000 in an entire year, And this was a part-time effort, but it was a continued, concerted, difficult effort every single day for 4 years, and never made more than $4 grand an entire year with this company, right? Then she switches over to a marketing approach, to an online approach, to approach that kind of makes sense this year and not 80 years ago when network marketing was first invented kind of thing. When she switched over to that, $32,000, right? Income disclaimer, you may or may not be able to do that because, you can do that, but you may or may not actually get off your ass and do that. She put in the work, right? And so although it's not difficult work, it is easy work, it's still work. And 90% of the people won't do it. And so then they'll complain and they yell, Vemma scam, all these Vemma reviews tell me to do the same thing. And really what it really comes down to is taking some personal responsibility, aligning yourself with some leaders that are doing it right, and taking massive action. Being able to make quick decisions and sticking with them. The thing I just learned, so commitment, right? Commitment is being able to do what you said you were going to do after the feeling has left. So you commit to working out, you're all fired up, yeah, I'm going to lose some weight, I'm going to get stronger, I'm going to get out there, I'm going to work out, and it's going to be great, right? And then tomorrow, the next day, you kind of skip a day, you go back, you skip 2 days, you've lost the feeling, right? And then you lose your commitment. So if you're able to actually commit, stick with Vemma for a year, try to sponsor, get this presentation in front of 3 people a day, get your presentation, to where 3 people are exposed to your Vemma business every single day, and don't go telling yourself stories and lies and stuff. If you're consistently doing this, this can change your life. I mean, this type of stuff can definitely take you off into whatever dreams you have to travel, spend time with your kids and family, not have to worry about paying your car note, your phone, your cell phone, whatever. I mean, your house bill, your mortgage, whatever, right? This really you can write your own ticket in life. So what I want you to do now is I want you to really, seriously, make a decision, take massive action, click on the link directly below this video, and let's get you started learning, let's get you started bringing in leads, sponsoring people on autopilot, and basically living the life of your dreams. So click on that link now. I'm Brian Couch, those MLM boys. Best of luck to you. I look forward to talking with you.